Hello, welcome. You are listening to Dr. Sushma Singh. Today in Unit 31 Peasants Movement, let us start our lecture with topic Change in Collective Mobilization. Over the years, there have been phenomenal changes in the pattern of collective mobilization of the peasants. The Tibhaga, Telangana and the Naxalite movement, even though were fought in different places and at different points of time. Ideologically and also in terms of orientation towards change and forms of mobilization, these were radical peasant movements. In recent years, peasant movements have emerged to be reformative and institutionalized, both in West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh. The major trends of mobilization of the peasantry in those two phases, the contemporary peasant societies of West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh, however, have experienced diverse forms of grassroots mobilization. In West Bengal, the left political parties who once sponsored radicalism and militancy for collective action are now concerned with institutionalized mass mobilization and electoral politics. In Andhra Pradesh, CPI and CPIM, the major communist parties, are in opposition and have accepted the parliamentary electoral politics. The PWG Ganapati faction is a group among Naxalite outfits which is opposed to the parliamentary democracy at present, while others have started taking part in democratic process. At this level, we may draw a comparative picture of mass mobilization between Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. Andhra Pradesh experiencing sporadic but continuous grassroots mobilization. Grassroots mobilization is organized by diverse groups, institutionalized and radical, with diverse political and ideological pursuit. Mobilization is organized mostly by the political parties who are in opposition. Welfare organizations and the non-government organizations play significant role in grassroots mobilization. Mobilization is partially institutionalized and partially radical. Mobilization is directed against identified category people, for example, landlord, wine vendors, police administration and state apparatus, criminal, etc. Mobilization is directed against the traditional norms, values and institutions most of the time. Mobilization is largely led by secret and unrecognized organizations who are working in disguise of the hostile and uncalculated actions. Mobilization is initiated and usually supported by diverse activist and intellectual groups. Mobilization is facing objection from the government authorities, and in West Bengal, mobilization experiencing continuous grassroots mobilization. Grassroots mobilization is organized mostly by the Communist Congress institutionalized organizations. Mobilization is organized mostly by the political parties in power. Welfare organizations and NGO play very significant role in grassroots mobilization. NGO activism is not encouraged at all. Mobilization is totally institutionalized and reformative in character. Mobilization is not continuously against any identified categories. In the 70s and early 80s, it was against big landowners. Now it is sometime against bureaucrats, sometime against other political forces. Mobilization is directed to reinforce selected institutions and values. Mobilization is led by recognized political parties for calculated and strategic action. Mobilization is initiated and supported by activists and intellectuals of left political establishment. Mobilization is encouraged by the government and the political parties in power. It is co-opted by the state. Now let us conclude the unit. In this unit, we have discussed some of the crucial features of peasant movement in Indian society. We started with a conceptual discussion on the peasant and peasant movement. The role peasant on revolutionary movement has also touched upon very briefly. The causes of emergence of radical peasant movement, the form and extent of participation of peasants in these movements, and the course of action in these movements have been discussed. The process of transformation of these movements over a period of time and their socio-political ramifications for the peasants are also analyzed. Here we want to close these lectures, and we have come to the end of the unit. Thanks for listening.